G'day guys and welcome to another one of my Digimon Re-Rise videos. Today we're doing a full gameplay showcase for Jesmon X Antibody. If you haven't already, check out my summoning video for that guy. It was a very exciting time. As always, credit to Chordas2 for all the images and translations that you're about to see. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to have a quick chat about Jesmon X and what he does. Then we're going to jump in-game, test him out in Clash Battle, Underworld Dungeon, and of course, PvP. So, let's have a look at his stats first. I'm going to sort by... Let's start with HP. And as you can see, for a yellow Digimon, his stats are not fantastic. Like, I'm still going. Where is he? Dude, his HP is all the way down here. He's only running 9,000 HP. Some of the more recent yellow Digimons, 13,000. Not too impressive. Let's have a quick look at his power. He's a yellow Digimon, so of course he's power oriented. And as you can see, it's quite high for a yellow Digimon. He's up there with some of the highest red level Digimon like Wargreymon X. He's running 6,700 power, which isn't too bad. Wargreymon X, for example, 6,200. Not too shabby in the power department. Have a looking at defense. For a yellow Digimon, I'm not that impressed with his defense. He's all the way down here. He has less defense than what? Mirage Gaogamon, Burst Mode, less defense than friggin' Belphimon Rage Mode. Like, his defense and HP stats are not that impressive. 3,600 defense. Finally, let's have a look at his speed. Of course, he's not going to be that fast. He's a yellow type Digimon. Whoa, he's going to be right down here, yeah. 27 speed. It's actually not that bad for a yellow Digimon, but not in the scheme of things, not overly fast. Let's have a quick look at his kit now. So, his main skill is 1,300 to 3 enemies one time. So, multi-hit, one target at a time. 1,300 is a good damage multiplier. Times that by 3, that's what, 3,900%. That's pretty good. No crit multiplier, but he does ignore block. He has this really unique thing. A few yellow Digimon have done this so far, actually. Plus 25% to all yellow allies' power. So it's stacking, but for all of your allies that are yellow. And he also gives the whole team a 3,500 shield every time he uses his main skill. His sub-skill is 200 to all enemies. Shortens buffs by 2 turns, 60% chance to apply error, and that stacking effect, which is the same as the main skill. So you need to use 3 skills in total and you'll have 75% extra power, which is really nice. His passive skill, of course, he has X Antibody. He deals 1.5 damage to red, blue, and purple, so they're the main damage dealers that you'll see. 40% negative to all enemies' status abnormality resistance. So that brings his, if they have no resistances, 60 plus 40, 100% chance to apply error if they don't have anything to prevent that. And the juiciest part, reduces yellow's allies' first 2 cooldowns by 70% forever. So really good combinations you can run. That applies to himself as well. So you can spam his skills, get those stacks up, keep reapplying shields, reapply poisons, shorten buffs over and over again. Honestly, his kit on paper is really good. His plugins give him crit and defense, and he also has a recovery plugin that you can get, I believe, from the Underworld Dungeon. So, as you can tell, I wish his stats were a bit chunkier, but he's going to be doing a lot of damage, and that cooldown is going to be great. The shield's going to be great. The stacking's going to be great. The status resistance is going to be great. Overall, his kit seems really nice. What we're going to do is jump into game now. We're going to start with the Clash Battle, and we'll see how he goes there. Okay, here we are in Clash Battle. This is how I have my Jesmon X kitted out. All his target plugins, plus some more crit. I think he has 80% critical rate. So hopefully, we'll be seeing some big numbers from him here. I think he's going to absolutely destroy this raid, so we may need to do a trickier one straight after this. We'll see how we go. So, I got All Force there for power damage resistance reduction on the enemy. Power buff here, and now let's go nuts. Let's see how much we can do. 1 million 3 times in a row. That was 3 million damage. He literally just soloed that raid. without the other skills, he would have soloed it. Let's try something a little bit trickier, maybe a more up-to-date level 10, so we can see how much damage he does there, because that was ridiculous. He didn't even get a chance to build up or anything. He is good if you have, maybe we'll do, yeah, we'll do Lovely Angemon. He is good if you have any other hard-hitting yellow Digimon, because they can get benefits of that build-up power damage as well. So let's see how we go. Hopefully we can see that cooldown reduction in action as well. Great to pair with Magnamon X. So same deal, let's go, let's try and get all these skills off here, because that will automatically give us 50% power on top of this 80% power buff for all our yellow allies, so the Alter B and the Magnamon, and Jessamon of course. So that was 1,000,000 damage roughly. That one did a little bit less. But look at how much you can spam your skills with this guy around. Plus those power buffs, dude. He's a fantastic support. He hits really, really hard as well. That was really cool, man. See, that's with those 2 stacks of power buff, all my yellow Digimon were hitting so hard. Alright, let's jump over into the Underworld dungeon now and test them out there. Okay, we're in the Underworld dungeon. You'll be able to see my lineup in a second, but this is actually stage 23. This is some super hard Underworld dungeon content. I've got him paired up with Magnamon X, who should be able to clear this X spiral pretty quickly. Look at that. Guys, I don't think you understand how hard stages past 20 are. This guy is an absolute monster. As you can see, Magnamon X isn't even scratching this regular Digimon with no antibody buff or anything. Like, with the stacking power, hopefully we'll be able to get through this stage. So it's freaking hard, man. But we've got a taunt here, so this should destroy him. 1, 2, 3, nice. Multi-hit, so you do build up your friendship meter a bit faster. I should have set him as my partner Digimon, but that's okay. Yeah, like, what can I say? He's an X-antibody, so he's automatically good in the Underworld dungeon. Pair him with any yellow Digimon, especially Magnamon X, and you're going to be having a good time in the Underworld dungeon. You can spam skills. As you can see, that shield is amazing. And he's doing a lot of damage too. The shield also carries over between waves, which is great because a lot of X antibodies in the Underworld dungeon do ignore evasion. So shielding is kind of the next best thing. Apart from damage limiters, shielding is fantastic. And we can keep reapplying that over and over and over again. As far as I know, it does not stack, so you can't get like a 50,000 shield. I think it just reapplies it up to that 3,500. But overall, like, look at this. Shielding my weaker Digimon and everything. He's good, man. Underworld Dungeon, definitely top tier. Definitely top tier in the Underworld Dungeon, especially if you got a team set up something like this. Alright, what we might do is head over now into, ooh, nice, PvP. Okay, here we are in PvP. This is the lineup I'm running him on. He pairs really well with Yellow Examon. We're going to jump into a match. This is the new PvP system on JP. You can kind of choose your opponents from a set list as well. So we're going to try and avoid... let's go... Yeah, this one should be okay. I think we can manage this team. This guy does have a little bit of difficulty getting through evasion-based teams, which are really prominent in the meta, and super offensive teams can take him out quickly. I'm going to have low speed because I'm running so many yellow Digimon. Let's get the shield up straight away, even though we didn't get any damage off. And that helps us survive the Fanglongmon there. 5-turn debuff here, which is great, as well as a whole team burn. And now we'll heal up these poisons and errors there and fades. Let's get that shield back up again. And now let's go for the whole team poison. Oh, no, I might go for some evasion. They're already all burned, so there's no point really. Let's go for the heal first and then we'll get the shields up again. That cooldown reduction is great. If you can get a nice rotation with Examon on this guy, it's great because you can get like 5-turn debuff. 5-turn debuffs every friggin', oh, this is gonna hurt, or this is gonna be a close one. 5-turn debuffs every 2 moves. You're getting a 5-turn debuff, which gets rid of evasion and tons of stuff. And it's kind of a stally, oh, that was a close one. It's kind of a stally tactic where you're relying more on status effects and debuffing the opponent. If you could pair this guy with something with evasion or something to give him a bit more bulk, that would be great as well, because his stats aren't fantastic defensively anyway. Okay, let's jump into one more battle. We might take on Bancho Lilymon's super annoying when you're running a team like this. So let's take on this team here. No Bancho, so my statuses are going to be super useful. As I was saying, pair this guy with something that can help him defensively, and you're going to be having a great time. Either a cover Digimon, or an evasion, or something can give him damage limiters, and you're going to be having a great time. Alright, let's get this shield up. We've got a stack of evasion and a shield now, so we should be surviving fairly well. That's a full team burn. That status resistance down is great, especially with Examon, who gives that 5-turn debuff. You're going to be having a good time there. Heal this up, more evasion, more shield. Let's go, more debuff. They can't have anything left. That's like 15 turns of debuff. And now more shield, and just stall it out. That's basically what I'm aiming to do here. Fanglonmon really hurts, but that shield, as you can see, does quite good in taking him out there, which is nice. I was struggling with Fanglonmon a little bit, and I have to admit I still am. It's still a pain in the ass to get around him, but definitely helped me a little bit. I definitely don't regret pulling for this guy. I like him, and I think he's going to have a lot of use and good longevity as well. I am going to limit break him a little bit more, because his stats are so underwhelming defensively anyway, but they get quite good around 110. So I'm going to boost him up a little bit more and see if I can squeeze a bit more out of him. Also going to try some other niche teams like Heavy Leomon spam and things like that. Just see what works for me. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. Let me know down below. You're going to pass this guy, you're going to summon, you're waiting for Omegamon X, which is coming really soon. Let me know down below. And other than that, we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!